friend traded me a Duskull, and he called it Dudeskull, and I wanted to rename, and I went to the name rater in Eterna City so that I can give it another name, but he tells me Dudeskull is it. That is a truly impeccable name, and he won't let me change it. What's up with that? Duderskull is not an impeccable name. It is a stupid name. Why can't I change it?
I agree. That is a lame name.
You can't change the name of a traded Pokemon. If you really want the name changed, maybe you can return the Pokemon to your friend. And he will go to the name radar and change it himself. Then trade it back to you.
Oh, but I don't want to tell him he chose a stupid name because that will offend him. He always chooses lame names for his Pokemons. Maybe I'll steal his DS when he's not looking, and then do the trade and change the name myself. Oh boy, I hope he doesn't read these forums.
What do you mean that you hope I don't read these forums? It was me who told you about these forums, and I think Dudeskull is a cool name. Oh, and you're not touching my DS. If you touch my DS, I will smash yours.
Dudeskull is a lame name. It may be a good name for a gangster, but not for a Pokemon. Couldn't you have traded me a Pokemon with a better name? Oh, right, all of your Pokemon's names are stupid.
Dude, what are you talking about? The Psyduck you traded me, you named it Yellow Ducky? That's even a more lame name.
Yellow Ducky is a cute name. He is yellow and he is a ducky. So I named him Yellow Ducky, and I want my Yellow Ducky back now. I prefer a Pokemon named Yellow Ducky than one named Dudeskull. I'll give you your Duskull back, and you give me back my Psyduck.
That's exactly my point. Your name is just plain lame. There's no creativity. Oh, he is yellow and he is a duck, so I'll call him Yellow Ducky. And that goes for your other Pokemons as well. You named your Zubat Blue Batty and your Turtwig Green Turdy, and you say my names are stupid. Well, at least I am creative. Well, I'm not trading your Psyduck back to you. I'd sooner release it to the wild, then trade it back.
I also don't want to trade it back to you.
You're the one who asked to trade back.
Yeah, well, I changed my mind now. I'd also sooner release it than trade it back to you. In fact, I am going to release it right now. I'm giving you one last chance. Either trade my Psyduck back, or you can say goodbye to your Duskull forever. I'm serious. I'm going to release it if you don't trade me my Yellow Ducky back.
Then, go ahead and release it. I am not giving you the Psyduck back. And now that you traded it to me, then Yellow Ducky is my Pokemon. So stop referring to it like it was still your Pokemon. You own the Duskull now, and I own the Psyduck.
I'm the one who caught it and trained it and named it, so it's still my Pokemon as far as I'm concerned. Even though I traded it to you, I'm going to declare Yellow Ducky a prisoner of war.
Huh?
I think you're both overreacting. It's just a Pokemon's name. No need to fight so much over it. That being said, I do agree with Ethan that naming a Psyduck Yellow Ducky, a Zubat Blue Batty, and a Turtwig Green Turdy is not very creative. Dudeskull, on the other hand, does have a nice ring to it.
You see?
Why are you siding with him? Are you his friend? Oh, I think I know who you are. You're Sean, who sits to the left of us in the chemistry class, right?
My name is not Sean, and I don't know any of you guys. I was just expressing my opinion. Jeez!
Then why do you say Dudeskull is a good name?
Maybe because it just is?
I'm beginning to regret getting dragged into this because it's a play on words of sort. We have a Duskull, who is a dude, so Dudeskull is kinda a cool name for it.
The Duskull is not a dude. It is a female Pokemon. It is not a male Pokemon. I should have mentioned that the Duskull is a female Pokemon from the beginning, and dude implies a male. I even looked it up in the dictionary. So you see, Dudeskull is not a good name, especially considering the fact that Duskull is a female Pokemon.
If it's a female, then yeah, that does change things. I'd have to agree then that maybe Dudeskull might be a good name for a male Duskull Pokemon, but might not really be appropriate for a female Duskull Pokemon.
Yeah, sorry, I should have mentioned that it is a female Duskull. I still think think that Dude's Call is a lame name, even for a male Duskull. But at least we agree that it's definitely a stupid name for a female Duskull. You see, Ethan, so now will you do the trade my Psyduck back for your Duskull?
Well, when I named it, I didn't notice that it was a female Duskull and not a male Duskull. Though I still think it's a cool name even for a female Duskull, that makes it maybe even a funnier and cooler name. Plus, Dudette's Call wouldn't have sounded as good. I thought you said you were going to release it. Here is what you said.
I wanted to give you another chance, but I will release it if you don't trade me my Psyduck back. Mark my words, and I'm even more serious this time. So either give me back my Psyduck or be prepared to say goodbye to your Duskull forever and eternity.
As I said before, since we traded then, it means that Dude's Call is now your Pokemon, and Yellow Ducky is now my Pokemon. So stop referring to the Psyduck as if it were yours. It is mine, and I'm not giving it back. And you can go ahead and release it. I don't actually care about a female Duskull named Dude's Call anyway. But I am going to keep Yellow Ducky. Have you released it yet? What are you waiting for?
Shut up. I'll release it when I want. Maybe I'll keep it and trade it to someone else for a better named Pokemon. Though no one would want to take a female Duskull named Dude's Call.
Why can't we all just get along?
Pokepizza. Why can't you just find another Duskull Pokemon and name it whatever you want? Duskulls are not so hard to catch.
Where can I find a Duskull?
Try going to Route 209 at night, or the Lost Tower, also at night.
I can't go into the Lost Tower since I don't have defog yet.
Then search Route 209. Although even without defog, it shouldn't be that difficult to catch a Duskull in the Lost Tower. I think you can find them in first or second floor where fog is not so heavy, but better just stick to Route 209 at nighttime.
Last time I went into the Dark Tower without defog, my attacks kept missing and I almost got killed. So yeah, maybe I'll try Route 209, though I prefer to just get my Psyduck back. Ethan, let's trade back, okay?
Well, I don't want Dude's Call back anymore. But what other Pokemons you got? Maybe we can work out a different trade. How about I give you the Yellow Ducky back in exchange for your Killer Hamster?
No, I don't want to trade you my Killer Hamster. I like him, plus I only have one Bidoof Pokemon. How about I trade you Blue Batty?
I actually have 2 Zubat Pokemons, and one of them already evolved to Golbat and Crobat, so I don't need another Zubat. What other Pokemons you have?
How about Ralphie, my Ralph's Pokemon, or maybe Antenna Ears, my Kricketot Pokemon, or I can trade you Roundy, my Bronzer Pokemon. So will you take any of the above for my Psyduck?
Fine, I'll take the Ralts.
Actually, I changed my mind. I don't want to trade my Ralts anymore, because it's level 19, and will soon hit level 20, and will evolve to Curlia. So other than the Ralts, what Pokemon you want? How about Roundy or Antenna Ears?
The only one I might be interested in is the Ralts. So if you don't want to trade it to me, I will keep the Psyduck.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Well, I am not trading you my Ralts because he is going to evolve to Curlia soon. So either choose a different Pokemon or I'll trade you your Duskull back.
Ethan, Ralts is not difficult to catch. Why don't you just go catch another Ralts and then Pokepizza can trade you any of the other Pokemons for his Psyduck.
Since he is the one that wants the Psyduck back, he should go catch the Ralts. If he catches another Ralts, I'll trade him the Psyduck back.
Pokepizza. Are you willing to go catch another Ralts? Ralts is quite easy to catch.
Okay, where can I catch a Ralt?
You can catch a Ralts on Route 208, Route 209, and Route 212.
Where are those routes?
Route 208 is to the west of Hearthome City. Route 209 is to the east of Hearthome City, and Route 212 is to the south of Hearthome City.
Which of those routes is the easiest to catch a Ralts in? I don't remember where I caught my first Ralts.
Sounds like you are in the more early stages of the game. Route 208 should be easiest for you. Route 209 shouldn't be so hard as well. Route 212 might be blocked for you at this point. So yeah, I'd start with Route 208 if I were you.
Okay, thanks. I'll look for a Ralts Pokemon there. Actually, I changed my mind. Why should it be me catching Ralts? Ethan should be the one catching it. He is the one who named his Duskull a stupid name. Yeah, Ethan, you go catch a Ralts, and then I can trade you any other Pokemon for my Psyduck.
And maybe you guys should take this argument outside of this forum. I don't think this is the place.
Guys, it's just a Pokemon name. Get over it. There are many Pokemons to catch, and you can give them whatever names you want. But this silly fight is getting tired. Nobody here cares about what you named your Pokemon. Okay?
Fine, don't catch it. I'll just keep the Psyduck to myself then. Have fun playing with Dude's Call. Oh, and she has an impish nature, so make sure to feed her only sour poppins, because that's what she like. And avoid feeding her dry poppins, because she dislikes those.
I won't feed her any Poppins. I want my Psyduck back. I don't want a female Pokemon named Dude's Call. Or maybe I'll feed her just dry Poppins, which she dislikes.
Enough is enough. I don't want to see any more of this fighting on the forums. Pokepizza and Ethan. I've issued you both a warning. Thread close.